Hello all, my name is Scott Grove. I had a request for another video, this one incorporating the uses and misuses of the standard capo. Capo being one of these type devices. If you have one of the kinds that go on your guitar, have that elastic band that goes around the back and ties to the other side or whatever, loops on the other side, throw it away. Okay? Seriously, go out and spend a couple bucks. My recommendation is the Kaiser. That would be this guy. So it's spelled K-Y-S-E-R. So you can look it up, go check it out. They're only a few bucks, no big deal. But they work wonderfully. Don't bother with things that screw on the back, blah, blah, blah. Check it out. Boom, it's on. Okay? Boom, it's off. Boom, it's on your guitar. Wherever you want it to be, it is that quick. Okay, to let you know what we're going to do in this video, I'll go over a couple things really quickly. What is the need for a capo? Okay, like number one is for people who do not know every single chord written in the book. Okay, a song that you want to sing. I lick my fingers, not because they taste good, because it helps hold my guitar pick. Let's say you're singing a song in the key of A. It's too low for you for whatever reason. You just want to raise it up just a little bit. It's from there to... It feels comfortable to sing it there, but you can't play all the chords in it. Why? Number one reason, because basically you don't know them. So I just went to B flat. So the three chords basically in a song that is in B flat would be B flat, E flat, and F. Do you know how to play all those chords? A lot of people probably not. And then if you don't, or even if you do, you're going to have to be playing them. And they're not the most optimal sounding chords. So simply, all you would have to do is put the capo on the first fret, and now we just play A, D, and E, but now you're actually in B flat. Okay, so that is one reason, so we will talk about all of that. Another thing that people need the capo for is if you're in a recording situation or even live, you have a couple guitar players in the band, even if it's just for acoustic, which I'm going to use totally today. You've got one guy down there playing your E chord. You don't need two or three guitar players in the band playing the E chord down in the same position. It just, somebody's going to be slightly out of tune from the next guy, blah, 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 and it's just going to sound horrible. You need to have things in different positions. So one guy playing an E here, one guy playing an E here, one guy playing an E up here. Okay, now how do you accomplish this if you aren't familiar with every little thing? There's a cool way to do it. Okay, I'm going to take, like, let's put her on the second fret. And I'm going to play just D, G, and A now. Okay, plus all those little... you can't do with the regular E chord, so you have options now if you're playing this way. And the final thing, and I'll go through a whole bunch more, is the reason I'm having you get, or suggesting you get, the Kaiser type of capo, is there are reasons to actually take this thing and turn it upside down instead of right side up. So we will be actually covering everything but certain strings. Like say right here I have it with the low E string not covered. Okay? So I am not covering the low E string. Why? Because I'm going to play D now, but it's actually on the second fret, so it's actually going to be an E. I will explain how all this happens. Okay, so what we were just playing was that E. But what are you missing? You're missing that low note. There it is, because we're not covering it up with the capo. You can't do that with the other capos. chords. Okay, so we're going to get into deep why to use the capos, why not to use them, how to make them not out of tune, what chord progressions you can play, where, and so on. So this will solve the whole mystery. And once again, I don't know that anybody's ever done a video on capo, but it has been requested. Therefore, I do it. I'm your humble servant. Okay, so once again, Scott Grove here. If you really need to be using the capo and something sounds, you're trying it, it sounds wrong, blah blah blah, we're going to fix it. If you don't know what one is, we're going to explain it, and you're going to learn to love this thing. Okay, it is actually needed by every guitar player. Whether you can play every chord in the world or not, you still need it for certain applications, and I will go through each and every one of them. So grab the video, and for all those of you who have already grabbed it, I'll see you inside in about 2 seconds.